I was born to go deaf. I am so grateful for this gift.
You never thought of giving up. There wasn't a moment where you felt like, enough
Ever, ever. And
ever.
it was sad. I mean, I love music. I love conversation. I was terrified these things would go away, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. But Anna, I tell you, I knew I was going to do it. And that is the difference. And I say this now. It's like, you don't have to know how to figure it out right now. Like anyone who's listening that's going through anything major, like bankruptcy, major life change, loss of a relationship, loss of a job,
A loved one
a
or
load, right? Yeah. And they don't know how they're going to figure it out. And they feel it's okay. You don't have to figure it out, but you do have to know in your heart of hearts that you will figure
so
it
it's
out.
believing, right?
Absolutely.
Believing that
And,
everything will work out.
and then once you shift and pivot in your mind, like, I will figure this out. Oh, the universe works magic for you. People will appear, teachers will appear, guides will appear to help you
To
figure
help
that
you.
out. But once you open that and surrender and say, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I know I am. And I know that the universe will respond to this. My God will respond to this. And trusting that you can't practice adaptability without trust or surrender or faith. It will blow up. Like it won't. Like there's the realness of it though, it is magic. It is magic. That once you have chosen to look at your struggle, your setback, say, okay, here you are, buddy. All right, I'm gonna go deaf. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna make friends with you because immediately that's gonna disarm your power. Now I
Yeah,
have you,
yeah.
you don't have me.
You don't have
Like I
me.
could do
Yes.
whatever I want with you. I can get an implant. I can sign now. Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to get along. We don't have to even like each other, but let's figure how to get along, and let's start like right here where we're at. Okay, we're gonna take baby steps
Mm.
until we get along. And I challenge anyone who's just really struggling right now, like saying, "This woman is crazy. Like this, surely it was not that easy." And I tell you though, once I decided to get along with it, everything shifted. And if I used that mindset, I don't know how I'm going to figure out my deaf card, but guess what? I am. And to everyone who said I was making it up or I couldn't do this, it was going to be too challenging to keep acting, to keep, to work in the entertainment industry. I'm like, nope, I'm going to show you how it's done. And since then, I have also become fluent in sign language. So I feel I'm like, okay, you other actors, can you speak 3 languages? Because now I can submit in 3 different languages. So that
Yes.
kind of gives me an edge up. So all you guys who doubted me, it feels sorry that I only get the hard of hearing and deaf roles. Oh no, no, no. I'm competing against you two in English roles, in Spanish roles. And I'm like, what language do you also know? I'm like, it's a challenge to me. I'm like, you doubt me? I will prove you wrong. I will, but
Yeah.
in the most loving way, because I feel like everyone is working through something, and it's easy to get stuck and say, "There's no way out of this. I can't. It's too much. It's too much." No, there is always a way out. There's always, but it's a mindset shift,
Yeah.
and it's okay if no one believes you. You just need to believe yourself, and you don't have to know. Like you say so beautifully, I didn't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I work every
Yeah.
day for answers. So do I. And that's why We are human beings living in this world. Nobody knows everything. I've only
That's the
learned that I
biggest,
have so
yeah,
much more to learn. That's
yeah,
the
that's
only thing
the
I've learned.
biggest reason that I started this podcast, because I wanted to find some truths, about myself. And through connecting, through talking with other people, listening to their stories, their journeys, you get to experience and learn so many things about yourself. And I find that amazing. Like, that's why I was looking so forward to this discussion, because the way you deal with things, like, seeing your disability as a blessing, you know, for many people, it's hard to believe. It's really hard
I
because
bet.
there are so many people struggling with so many things, not only disabilities, but problems, things that seem too big to deal with them. Um, so this is so inspiring and so motivating. But as you say, it's a mindset. I think the more you try to resist and not surrender, the bigger the problem gets. But the minute that you surrender and stop resisting,
It
I think that's where the magic begins.
and that's where the I always say struggle is the entry point of joy. If you're
Yeah,
struggling, that means you are this close to joy. It is through that struggle and through that discomfort that you just know you're like, oh, I'm struggling. Some breakthrough is coming. I know it.
something good is
I don't know
happening.
what it is yet, but I can feel it. It's coming. And I get excited when I'm uncomfortable now. And I just want to share some of that enthusiasm, that practice. And no, it's not easy. I'm a little bit more accustomed to it than normal, and that's okay though. But it's like exposure therapy. Just keep throwing yourself in uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable
Yeah.
conversations, challenging yourself to make it more difficult because it's only hard until it's easy. I love
Yeah, it's only
that
hard
statement. It's
until
always
it's
be
easy.
true. It's only hard until it's easy.
Yeah,
So keep
yeah,
doing it. It's gonna get easy. And on the other side of that suffering, that challenge, there is a look, joy that for you, for your taking, for your blessing, for yours, and it's endless
yes,
because the struggle will be endless. There is no set limit. Like, okay, Tiffany, you've had your fair share of struggles in your life. You're good. You get to just full on joy here on out. That's not true. That's not true. But I know that I'm super well equipped for whatever's down the road for me. And I need to share that with other people because to empower individuals to know that they have that same superpower. This is not something that that is exclusive to me at all by any means. This is all transferable. And that's why I say it, because if I've done anything on this planet Earth, it is to help relay that message that that's a learnable skill, that's transferable. That's in You don't need to buy anything, you don't need to it's in you already. You got to see it and work it though. And it's a muscle that if it goes unconditioned, it's not you got to access
yeah,
that, eat and just dive into the discomfort until it becomes comfortable because it does. It becomes so comfortable. And there is so much joy and there's so many lessons and assignments along the way. And like, I think I know what just happened here. I struggled through that so that I could feel this moment here, be in this and have this understanding and have
yeah.
this level of empathy. It is for that I am now here and can give this.
So, as we say, thank you for being here with me. Ego was here. You're here, and that's enough.